I'd always thought the whole punk rock saved my life saying was just cute. Nothing more, really. I think I kind of get it now. I see in what ways it broke me. I see in what ways it totally made me who I am today. Not just the music, but the whole subculture. The shows, the kids, the politics, the feeling I get when I hear my favorite song being performed right in front of me. And I totally get a chance to hang out with the band because they were probably sleeping on my living room floor. It sounds so dumb, but it really meant something to me. For the last few years, since my best friend died, I wanted nothing more than to reject anything related to punk. I blamed punk rock for his death. I blamed his other punk friends that lived in a shitty punk house where all they did really shitty punk drugs. I blamed everyone and everything except for him. Really. Then I thought about the hours I spent at the washateria down Stanford, reading Doris and comic bus scenes. I'm a fan of clean clothes, so I was there about once a week. Subtract 5 punk points. Then I think about the group bike rides to shows and parties. Then I think about playing air guitar in my bed with my best friend, jamming a new record we just bought. Then I think about my first acts of rebellion as a teenager. Then I think about free punk rock haircuts on my front porch. Friends actually trusted me to shave their heads into mullets and mohawks. Then I think about the first show I ever went to. Then I think about my first black eye. I fell hard and busted my knees. I was in love. Finally, I found a home away from home. And every city I go to now, I find that same home away from home feeling. There are kids just like me and all my best friends in every city. This place is hard to live in sometimes. Houston can be rough with the mosquitoes and butt sweat. Also, those places from the past that still exist, but are completely empty on the inside, or turned into some new age boxy condos. It almost feels like you're walking by an old lover, but there's absolutely nothing there anymore. Just an empty shell of what used to be, or what could have been. I'm being a little dramatic. I guess what I'm trying to say is punk rock is not dead, guys! Because when I was 14, I was always grounded and very rarely allowed to go outside. But I was allowed to blare my music as loud as I freaking wanted. And I had an electric guitar and a bed to learn how to do sweet jumps off of. Woo! And a Green Day tape in the stereo. I spent hours doing this, jamming out in front of my mirror, daydreaming of the day that I would be in a band and go on tour with my best friends. And at 25, I did just that. Daydreams do come true. Punk's not dead. I wish I could go back in time and give my 14-year-old self a high five. Word. Thank you.